So let's get it going. So, body goals for career driven men. Okay, so a lot of times people way underestimate their goals when it comes to fitness. They're like, oh, I just want to lose a couple pounds. Go in terms of what your weight should be. Ideal weights are right here, right? Like, you're definitely probably, if you have 30, 20 to 50 pounds to lose, you probably might have more. Because a lot of times guys like, I have 20 pounds. They probably have more like 40 or even 50. So, goal ideal body fat is like 12-15%. You get 12-15%, that is peak for health, for the way that you look, the way that you feel, your testosterone, the way that you look. So if we look at someone, and a lot of times older guys with 57, like, it's not for me. I don't want to be crazy. I don't want to look too crazy. Well, it's not crazy to be at a healthy body weight. It's not crazy to be at a body weight that's ideal for your weight. It's not crazy. It's healthy, and it's what it should be. So get that notion out of your mind that you don't want to, like, don't stop setting your goals low. Stop setting your goals low. I lost 61 pounds in 5 months. So stop setting your goals low. It can happen, and you're saying that because you're afraid of failure. Don't be. Like, you're not going to fail if you never stop trying. So that's why you're here. So, example, Daniel Craig's 57 years old. Don't say it's steroids. Don't say it's genetics. Every man can look like this. He's 57. Look at him. He's 12, 15% body fat. He's got some nice shoulders. He looks good. He's like 150 freaking pounds, 160 pounds here. He's healthy body weight with a low body fat. He's resistance trains. He looks great. And that's what I'm trying to impress upon you, that to look really great, you don't need to be a bodybuilder. You just want to have a nice body weight with low body fat, look really good, feel really good. You're going to look great inside your suits. I mean, let's look at Daniel Craig. If we look at Daniel, look at him. He looks great in his suits. He looks great in what he's doing. There's no reason why you can't look like this. And that's what I want to set in terms of your goals. So in terms of what we want to focus on, we want to focus on our waistline, because if we check his waistline out, there's not a lot of fat on there. A lot of times guys are like, oh, wait, I might lose weight. Yes, my program says 20 to 50 pounds, but it also comes with that the waistline to go with it. So that's what I want to impress upon you. So goal waistline for 12% body fat is going to be your height times 0.447. And you're going to do it like, wow, its waistline's really small. Well, to be at a healthy body weight, it's ideal male body weight to be healthy and fit and look great. It's a big goal, and I think you should always push to be a great healthy body weight, because it's like, why would you want your standard to be unhealthy? Why do you want your standard to be overweight? Like, that's a terrible standard. You want your standard to look great and feel great. And I think that should be the end goal, right? It doesn't mean it has to happen now, but that should be the goal, to be healthy and fit and show up for yourself. Imagine you look like this. You would feel amazing. And that's what I want for you. So, goal waistline for 12% body fat is your height. So for me, I'm 67 inches. So we take that times 0.447. And waistline around, it's pretty small, okay? But that's 12%. So for 15, I would say you can even take it, and you could even say it's more like, let's do 67 times 0.46. That's more realistic. So for 15%, we could say it's more like 0.46 for 15%, okay? So those two things should be, pretty achievable. They're not like they're unachievable. 12% body fat, 15% body fat, very achievable. Okay? Now, every inch we take off is going to be 5 pounds of fat off our body. All right? So we take our current waistline, we're going to take away our goal waistline, and that's going to give us how many inches. So if my waistline right now was 40 and I knew it needed to be 31, I would subtract 31. I would know I have 9 inches to lose times 5 pounds of fat. It's about 45 pounds of body fat I have to lose. Okay? So from there, we'll look at our ideal weight and say, okay, well, that seems like a lot of weight. Yeah, maybe it's more weight than you actually need to lose. You could lose, 30 pounds or 40 pounds and you actually get to that body fat. Weight is not the greatest indicator, but this can give you a rough estimate to get to the goal waistline. And once you get to the waistline, that's how you know you're at a great body fat percentage, because the waistline never lies, the weight does. And that's the idea here, is we want to focus on what's our goal waistline, and we want to get to that waistline, and the weight will follow that waistline, as opposed to just focusing on weight, because the waist might not always follow the waistline. If you lose 20 pounds of muscle, then you lost 20 pounds, but your waistline stayed the same, which means you lost muscle and you stayed just as fat, which is not what we want. Because just like the training, nutrition, accountability, it's why you need the workouts. You want to lose body fat. To lose body fat and look good, you need training, nutrition, accountability. That's what you need. So that's the idea in terms of what your goal is. You want to be 12 to 15% body fat for a healthy person. Daniel Craig's 57, he can do it, so can you, and he looks great. So, and I have investment bankers, lawyers that do the same thing. So it's possible for you. That's what your goal should be. And I'm not saying here you have to have that goal, but this is an ideal healthy weight. And I don't think your standard should be anything but other than exceptional, healthy, fit. That should be your standard. So that is, my 2 cents. Because this body fat is not going to just get you aesthetics looking good. It's healthy, right? Fitness is health, and it's how you look. It's confidence, and it's health and longevity. So it combines the two, around 12 to 50%. You get the way that you look, the way that you feel, the way you perform, your energy, all of it, and it puts it all together for you. So that's in terms of how to set your body goals, and I will see you in the next training. Would be the training module. So I'll see you next module.